Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Wednesdays with Wendy, where we make small business ownership less stressful, one step at a time. Today, we're going to continue our series on W-9s, what the form is, why you need one, when you need one, and Florida Man makes an appearance. Yep, that's right. Stay tuned to figure out how on earth Florida Man has anything to do with this. All right. Big welcome to everyone watching on LinkedIn. I put a call out last week to everyone, everyone that I knew almost, to go like my business page on LinkedIn because I didn't have enough followers to stream to it from here. But now I do. This is so exciting. Thank you so much if you are a new follower. If you're not, go follow me. I promise it's not boring. Okay, let's see. W-9s. So when do you need a W-9? We've talked so far, we've talked about the difference between independent contractors and employees. So independent contractors are people that you just hire for a job or a project or something like that. And they aren't people who show up every day at a certain time doing things for you. They need a 1099 in January. That's how they get their information is reported to the IRS. So in order to pay them and to have the information for the 1099, you have to have them fill out form W-9. And last week I explained what it is. It is all it asks for is your name, your address, your tax ID number, and your tax classification. You can go watch last week's if you want to know more about that. So today, real quick, when do you need to get this form? When do you need to fill it out? Well, the best time to get your contractor to fill out a W-9 was yesterday. That's right. The second best time is today. Okay, you're like, that's great, Wendy. Okay, that's funny. You're real cute. What if we haven't had our contractors fill out W-9s? What do we do? Well, going forward, what you're going to do, you're going to hand them a W-9, a blank one, before they ever start work, before they do any kind of work for you, before they do 1 minute of work, before they log on to your platform to help you with something, before they dig that first scoop of dirt. If you're a construction contractor, you're going to hand them a W-9 and they need to fill it out because right now they're eager to do the work and get paid. They're happy to do that. They'll even fill out that information in January. 6 months later, suddenly when it's tax time, they tend to be a little scarce and you can't always track them down. Okay, so when do you need a W-9? Yesterday, today, going forward, before your contractor does any work for you. All right, Florida Man. Let's talk about Florida Man. What on earth does Florida Man have to do with W-9s? Well, in one of my it's actually a payroll Facebook group. I know, I'm thrilled. I'm great fun at parties. I join Facebook groups about payroll. How cool is that? Anyway, one of the ladies who runs it shared this article yesterday. This has come across the desk. It is from the Department of Justice, Office of Public Affairs. It's actually a press release. And I'm not going to read the whole thing. Don't worry about it. Don't get scared. But this has to do with why you want to keep track of how you are paying your people, whether contractors or employees. Okay, so you know, I'm not making this up. Florida man pleads guilty for role in an off-the-books payroll scheme. All right, I'm going to summarize this. I've highlighted some things. His name is in here. I'm not going to mention it, but I'll put the link in the comments. You can go read all about it. This person conspired with others to operate an illegal, off-the-books cash payroll system for construction workers to avoid paying employment taxes to the IRS and to defraud workers' compensation insurance. Okay, so what they did, they wrote checks in the name of the business. The foreman out on the at the job sites cashed those checks, got them in cash, and they paid all their people in cash. All right. No one is surprised by this. I'm surprised anyone doesn't get paid in cash sometimes because everybody thinks, oh, that's how we'll avoid taxes. We'll just pay everybody in cash. The IRS can't track cash. Well, I'm here. Sorry to tell you, yes, they can. The IRS knows more tax law than you. They know the schemes, they know the scams, they know where to look. Maybe if you did it at low levels, sure, you might get away with it then. But listen to how many this provided cash to the foreman who used the cash to pay the workers. In total, they cashed over 3,600 checks, totaling approximately $28 million. Now, if you think the IRS isn't going to recognize $28 million, I mean, come on. Like I said, they know where to look. They know how to find these things out. They know that certain numbers have to match certain other numbers. I mean, don't try and fool the IRS. They're going to figure it out, especially if you do it to the tune of $28 million. Anyway, they did not report the wages to the IRS, surprise, did not withhold any taxes, and the Justice Department estimates that this caused a loss to the United States of more than $4.2 million. Now, you can argue all day long if you think the rich aren't paying their fair share, and that is a discussion for another day that I really don't want to have. But $4.2 million in payroll taxes, I mean, this is significant. Anyway, so this is just a reminder that if you think you don't have to fill out a W-9, if you're a contractor and think, I'm not filling out this W-9, I'll just ask for my pay in cash and they'll never catch me. Yeah, they will. Eventually, down the road, somebody's going to catch up with you. You do this enough, you do it with enough money, somebody's going to find out. If you are a business and you're hiring people like this and think you can just pay them in cash, please don't. It's illegal for one, it's unethical, it's immoral. It's just play by the same rules that the rest of us have to play by. Do the right thing. That really goes a long way in business. There's a lot that can be written about business, but at the end of the day, it really comes down to just do the right thing. Do what you know you're supposed to do. Play by the same rules as everybody else, and then we can all get ahead at the same rate. Okay, well, here we go. I'm about to fall over. I think it's time for me to sit down and not do this live anymore. Okay. Well, that is it for this Wednesday. I don't never introduce myself. This is kind of late here. My name is Wendy. I do bookkeeping and payroll for independent contractors and small businesses so that you can have peace at tax time and throughout the rest of the year. And remember, no one is born knowing how to do this. These people, they thought they knew what they were doing. They don't. Pay somebody to help you with your payroll. No one's born knowing how to do this. It's not taught in school. If you are feeling lost and overwhelmed, you are not alone, and that's why I'm here to help you. Go to my website and sign up for my newsletter. There's lots of great tips, lots of good help. Follow me on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, all the things, and that would be great. Thank you. Have a good day.